Hello there, dear viewers. This is Trassel 242, and unfortunately the last footage I recorded was corrupted, so I couldn't use it. Which means that this episode of 2 Point Hospital, where I am playing in Tumble, will be a bit strange, but hopefully you can notice the difference between this and the last part, and just sort of infer what I've added and such. Because I've added a little bit of, just stuff everywhere, and I do believe that we might be in need of a new GP. Yes, indeed. I'm not entirely sure where to put their office, since we have been able to make rather a large queue, possibly because we're at level 5. And oh yes, Augustus Lavender, the CEO of Holistics Hospitals, will be coming to the hospital. I have no idea what he might want, beyond that, he owns a holistic practice, which means he does sort of herbal medicine and that kind of stuff. I think holistics is the one where you basically dilute the substances with water in the belief that water has a memory of what has previously been put into it. So basically, if you have...
important is arriving.
Oh, here it is. If you have a medicine and you add water to it, then water will remember that it once had the medicine in it. And for some reason, the more water you add, the stronger the memory of the medicine will be, and the better everything will be. Oh, there he is. Mr. Augustus Lavender. He's wearing a nice beret, I like that, and some pretty sweet looking flared tartan trousers that are somehow both regular 1970s look and a sort of punk version of it. And I see already that we have a light-headed patient and we do not have a PANS lab. And the queue for the GP is getting ridiculous, but you need to go on a break, my friend.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
Take a break. Let's see if we can hire any more GPs. This one is terribly dull, but they're good at treatment. This one is just rubbish land of amethyst. Sorry mate, can't have a review. But I do believe I need another GP's office, and I think I might put it over here, if I can fit it. No. It's a bit of a shame. Can I put it over here then? I have built everything here in such a bizarre fashion. I mean, if I just move the door from here, edit, let's move the door, put it somewhere else. Oh, come on, you absolute... No, I'm just messing about really. There we are. Now I should be able to fit a GP office over there. I have to sell a bunch of crap. It'll be alright. I just need to add a bunch of space to this room, really. It is a bit unnecessarily large. Not too fond of it.
Tired of hearing all the good things going on in the world? Sick of
there we are. It looks a bit shite. What can you do? This is what happens when you plan your hospital very poorly. I'm afraid.
24 hours a day.
It starts looking rather horrible. And we need some medicine cabinets to increase treatment percentage. Medicine cabinets alone is very useful. I mean, I could have added a bunch of coffee machines and all that stuff, but I probably won't.
Please clean
I have everything that is needed.
Others.
Let's just get rid of everything that's invalid. Come on, why isn't it... The absolute... I really can't have this here. Well, that's ridiculous. Let's stop editing that room then. I've made a right pig's ear out of this place, I must say. And people seem rather cold around here, so perhaps I need to add another radiator. I mean, yeah, they're about freezing to death. That's excellent. I'm not very good at being a hospital manager, as you can see here. And we're bad at making enough money to open another GP's office. So this is all a bit of a shame, I must say.
Maintenance required in pharmacy.
But we do need someone to become a better GP. Although we do not have... I mean, Dr. Agatha Lillywhite, I guess you could train at being a decent GP. Perhaps we even need to hire another doctor who might be able to do this thing. I mean, Isabel Curves is terribly dull, but she's not holding her breath apparently. She's boring, but you know. Might have a use of her yet. And there's a ward emergency. Your 6 patients with port, he said. I'll try it. This may not actually... Oh, good grief, the queues are ridiculous. We desperately need another GP's office. This is going horribly, I must say. Let's pop a Juka plant over there. And let's just cancel this request. Never mind. This is going... well, not very well would be basically the understatement of the year, I'm afraid. So this is going...
Try not to slip in the sick.
Practically as horrible as it can, and I do believe that what we may indeed need is to take out a loan. I don't know why exactly this hospital is being such absolute and total and utter rubbish, but I mean, we need things such as the deluxe clinic and the PAMS laboratory and all sorts of, you know, stuff going on. There's a rather large queue at the ward too. I bet this Augustus Lavender fellow will be quite happy about that. Fine, let's take out a 50,000 loan and staff challenge. Get a level 4 fracture, but no. And then we shall buy, I guess this part of the hospital for 30,000.
Nurse to the ward, please.
22, that's completely unacceptable. What I would like to do is I would like to move the training room over there, since it's not, you know, as cute a need.
And here's a sweet, sweet melody for you all.
It's not as important. 23. Oh my dear lord, this is going for Lloyd Conk, motivated but grumpy, so he's going to be a bit grumpy. He's embarrassed about who he is. Warning, seismic activity has been detected in the area. This could damage our machinery. Exactly what we needed, an earthquake as well. Well, this hospital is a bit crap. I hope that the residents of Tumble do have an National Healthcare Service hospital to go to, or they're pretty much utterly, well, let's just say that things aren't. Oh! Oof. Oh no, that's the earthquake. Everything is shaking about. Oh my. Giddy up, this is bad. Now let's see if we have got any awards. Doctor of the Year, Agatha Lillywhite, brilliant. Piper Tickle is the Nurse of the Year. And Albert Pyramid is the Rising Star, and I'm apparently the Employer of the Year. Well, everybody seems terrified of the old... and the plastic hustle is broken, so we need a janitor to repair it. Let's see if we can hire another janitor. We only have the one. This one can maintenance, catch the ghosts. Suffers from spontaneous bouts of snoozing. Terribly dull but charming. A strong left peg. What do I do then? Carry 4. The girl next door. Well, I'll hire you. You can go ahead and fix things for 26. Blooming heck, this is horrible. And this place was, you know, completely ruined. But never mind, let's move the training room.
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
Edit. This will annoy some people, but I reckon Then you just have to deal with it. There we are. Fix invalid items. The door needs to be put in another place. Well, that's perfectly fine. I'll just drop it down there, and there we go. A training room has been removed, and we need a GP's office over there to help with the critical shortage of GPs. Reviews that say that this game is rather like juggling plates were indeed completely and utterly correct. Let's just pop in a few medicine cabinets as well. It raises the prestige of the room, which is not entirely what I want, since raised prestige means more people will want to come to my hospital. But, however, it also means that the treatments and such will go better, which is very good indeed. And I usually put in a coffee maker.
Lucky Hospital had a visit from Augustus Lavender, the holistic CEO today. But I'm not sure anybody wants an emergency aromatherapy ward.
We definitely don't need an emergency aromatherapy ward. And we don't have a PANS lab, so we shall have to send this patient home since we can't even afford to build it. Augustus Lavender from Holistics reportedly scattered some of his special homemade compost in the hospital grounds as he left. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds a bit weird. Well, yeah, I don't know if that means that he's
soiling the hospital.
putting a curse on it or what on earth he's doing. Oh my lord, this is horrifically bad. New illness, monobrow. Extreme hair growth caused by excessive consumption of both highbrow. Is it highbrow or highbrow? And lowbrow entertainment. I can't figure out how to say this now. The monobrow must be carefully removed and placed in a secure container to prevent it from escaping. We shall send the patient for treatment in the ward. Very good indeed. And we've already built another GP's office. Now I hope that patients will flock over there. We can place a couple of bennies over there. Go on, don't. We'll probably need loads of people waiting. This will be a sort of general waiting room area. I would like to put a drinks machine somewhere over here. Yeah, there we are, that's about right. And a hand sanitizer. And a big old bin. I like having bins around. They help keeping the place clean. This looks about right. And we have the training room over there. Let's see if there's anyone we can train. Dr. Isabel Curves. I suppose we could train her. We could train Nurse Leonard Codswallop. Nurse David Chopin. Diagnostics 2 might be good. It's a bit expensive, but if we train our staff, they will be... And we need a deluxe clinic. We will send our patient home. Because we do have the room. I suppose we might as well build a deluxe clinic over there. It needs to be 3x3, so let's just make it 3x4. It's a bit larger than is necessary, but
The fauna are reminded not to disturb the flora.
good enough, I reckon. And a nice console and a bin. Fire extinguisher, definitely needed. A radiator underneath the window. Coffee maker to keep the staff peppy and happy. Since I do believe that the staff will idle rather a lot in
Maintenance
this room,
announcement.
I
Toilets
should put in
need
a
routine
chair
servicing.
somewhere. Surely there's somewhere I could put in a chair. Well, over there, that's a bit of a horrible place to be, really. I'll add something like... I mean, this is a deluxe clinic, so let's add a deluxe poster. There we go. And we may need another radiator as well. Yes, this place is cold. Cold as something I won't say because it's obscene language. But there we are. Now let's add a bench. Since I think that the poor patients suffering from lightheadedness might want somewhere to wait. A nice bench And we shall probably add some benches along this wall if we can. No. Well, what we could add is, I suppose, a bin. And then perhaps a leaflet, huh? Can we add that? No. Can we add a plant? No. Can we add a poster? Yes. That's good. Let's just pop a clock over there. I reckon that'll be alright. Ah, this is going, you know. Oh, we did cure the entire group of porters and patients, so we get 20,000. Excellent. I love that. That's brilliant. And I mean, this is more of a sort of treatment room, I suppose. Let's see if we need to hire another nurse. We might need to do that. I have a Polly Toff who will work for peanuts in the pharmacy. So let's just
Any suspicious
ensure that she
objects
does
should
that.
be poked with a special stick.
And oh dear, we have a very sad patient here. Hello there, my sad friend. You need to go as quick as possible to the GP's office, please. And we have a patient with low health over here. Let's check out the log. She's been diagnosed in the ward. She needs help in the pharmacy. Clearly we've grown a bit too quickly, which is deeply unpleasant. We can apparently upgrade our deluxe Olux, which we will do. And we need something interesting around
Maintenance
here.
announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
We may perhaps add a news agent. It's a rather large, you know, thing, but I reckon it could be useful, and we do also need to hire another assistant to take care of things. And find anyone who's good. June Asparagus. I'm taking you to work in the news agent. There we are.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
And the dead patient, well, this is going, you know, possibly abysmally. Well, we need a PANS lab. We shall get the patient to wait, because at least we can build a PANS lab over here. This hospital is becoming a big mess. Oh no, it's a bit too large. Surely we could just put it over there and then just...
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
Let's cancel everything that, because I completely messed that one up. And let us build another. 4x4. There we go. There's quite a large bit of kit, so it will have to be over there. And let's add a bin, because bins are good, and an extinguisher. Hand sanitizer to keep everyone clean. And I can't add a radiator because of the stupid locations, so I'll put everything else in. So let's add a radiator underneath the window. And we don't have a PANS lab poster, but I shall add a coffee maker nonetheless, and possibly a chair for the poor nurse who has to serve this place to sit upon whilst she waits, or he waits, for patients. Looks about alright, I reckon.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
I don't often do this, but here's the weather report. A purple
Let's check out everybody's
contentment
jobs.
seeps through the pores of
Well,
crocodiles.
everyone, we don't have enough
Vast
doctors,
clouds
I
of
reckon.
inexperienced crows
And this one
gathers
is
for
good
the
at
annual feast
treatment,
over flattering.
so they shouldn't
And
work in the
finally,
general
The
diagnostics.
tears of a clown swell to a tide
This
down the
one's good at
streets of
pharmacy, so she
Grockle
shouldn't
Bay.
really be working.
The next weather
Anywhere
report will be in
else, I reckon.
17 years.
We've got patients with low health. Now what's wrong with you? Hurt your leg. Well, you're going straight to the fracture ward, which is good. What about you, my friend? Your health is low. You've been diagnosed by a bunch of people. Your health is 4%, so you will probably die in the hospital, so please leave. Your health is
Doctor
7,
to
please
PANS
go
lab,
away.
please.
But we need a doctor in the PANS lab, well that's a bit of a shame. We might need to hire another one. High energy gets toilet rage and hungry. Hungry class clown. Positive, likes to argue, inspire. Was raised on a farm. He's good at teaching and... oh, that's assistance. I'm a complete moron. Hugh Beetroot seems rather good. I suppose we should hire you. He's good as a DP, but I suppose you can also work in a
Maintenance
talent
announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
We're at level 7, which I'm not too pleased about, honestly. Oh, and we're in debt. Well, that's, you know, just what we need, isn't it? Oh, we need to take out another loan. Because in the last episode I had to take out a loan. So let's take it a loan and...
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
well, there's a staff challenge, but I'm not going to do it. This hospital is becoming a total and utter mess. I think we might need to train up some more staff. Let's see if we can train. Well, we can train Georgina Hulk with something. I guess you could do with diagnostics skill 2. I'm being trained by Gregor Mouse to make her at least slightly better. And we have massive queues at GPs, which is of course a total... it's a bit of a pain, really. And let's see if I can pay back my previous loan. Yes, I can. Thank goodness for that. And let's see this patient.
In general diagnosis.
I don't care, go to the ward. And the diagnosis is a bit crap as well. Let's see if I can put another GP's office or something over here. I cannot. That's a bit of a shame. Might need a nurse's office or something around here. Two of the staff require training. There's a new illness called jazz hands. A hand injury caused by too much enthusiastic thumb clicking, hand waving and skin burns, resulted from prolonged exposure to acid jazz. We shall send the patient for treatment in our ward. Very good. And ward emergency. Well, staff training required. No. Cure 6 patients with porters. Well, let's try.
Maintenance announcement. Bins
And
will
we need
become
something,
full.
I think, for diagnosis. So... injection room, is that treatment or diagnosis? Cures a range of illnesses. The point is the one treatment method. Or we might need another general diagnosis room. Let's just pop this one over here.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
We're earning a little bit of money, but we're not exactly curing lots of patients. Which is of course a rather large shame, since that's basically what we're here to do. I mean, it is a hospital, not a euthanasia clinic. And the chair. There it is.
Treatment has failed. I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
Oh man, hopefully we have a... This hospital isn't going very well, I must say. Our assistant is on break, so I do believe that we need to hire another one. High energy gets toilet ready and hungry. Positive like to argue, inspire, whatever. I'm hiring you, mate. Just go on, do your job. Your health is at 8%, so please go home. And if the patient
Seismic activity detected.
And we just had an earthquake. Well, that's just exactly what we need, isn't it? Ruminac, everyone. This is going about as well as a chocolate tea kettle at the moment, I have to say. I mean, you're a janitor. Surely you can clean up the ghost, can you? Why are you... You're able to clean up goats. Why are you... For the... I'm trying very hard not to curse, as I would like this channel to remain sort of... well, perhaps not family friendly, but just, you know, channel halfway decent, and I would like to say a lot of words at the moment. Words that I shouldn't be saying. No, that's not even a janitor. I mean, come on, we need this ghost busted. Please bust said ghost. Yes. We haven't got anyone getting trained, but we do need someone. Fine. Dr. Isabel Curves. I guess I could train you in treatment. Things are not going well. You have terribly low health, my friend. We're barely making money. And Robin Growl wants a promotion. Well, sure, I'll give you a promotion, mate. There are so many ghosts about. I honestly don't know what I've done wrong. Perhaps it is that I'm level 7, whereas my poor, unfortunate patient.
Maintenance announcement.
You basically have too many
Automated
of them.
snack machines need restocking manually.
This level of queuing is utterly unacceptable. And we may need another maintenance of, well, not maintenance, I mean GP is also rare. This placement is not ideal, but it will have to do. Basically that seems like the theme for today's episode of Tumble. It's not ideal, but it will have to do.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
This next song is for all the hospital patients shaken up by that earthquake. Hope all your internal organs are still in the right place.
Thanks, Miss Wolf. This will have to do. We can apparently upgrade our Deluxolux, which is barely being used, which kind of bugs me, since, I mean, I did spend rather a lot of money buying it. And let's see, we have 2 janitors, we might need another. This one is good as upgrading things. Motivated and Charles Cloud, fine. You get to work on doing that, my friend. And, you know, everything is practically going to hell. Everyone is being frightened by the ghosts, which is most unpleasant, but at least this new GP office means that we may yet have a chance. We have Julia Wetter, who is motivated, and we have this one, who is Bill Stewart, who's funny, but he's got a weak bladder, so he needs to go to the bathroom a bit more, but let's hire you.
Doctor to the Deluxe Clinic.
Well, maybe not. I'm not sure yet if we need another one of the GPs. This hospital really is going to, well, I mean, I suppose you could call it, it's quite difficult because everything is going so badly that I feel a lot like swearing, but I have sort of made it a promise to myself not to swear, well, at least not using any terrible curses on this channel, because I would like to keep things sort of at least vaguely friendly, if not family friendly. And we'll add a nice little bin somewhere. I will just be standing here, close to the machines.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
I don't know what to add else. The health minister is visiting, which doesn't sound very good, since everyone here is a bit rubbish, I must say. And there is a promotion. I will promote you, Isabel Curves. We don't have a very good cure rate. We have loads of people with low health who are about to die. Good grief. Go to treatment, my friend. Go to
Nurse to
treatment.
general diagnosis.
No, you can go to the GP, I guess. You can go to treatment. Since we're apparently rubbish at diagnosing people who need diagnosis. Which perhaps suggests we need to... we cure enough of our patients to get a bit of money and some reputation. And I guess I would promote our
The health
janitor.
minister is arriving.
But the health minister won't be happy. Well, you have 4% health, you're about to die. I'm so sorry, my friend. And this one is about to storm out because everything is terrible. He's very bored and very hungry. But
Doctor
there are
wanted in Pan's lab.
machines everywhere. So I don't understand why he's bored. And we need a diagnosis
When I
room.
first moved to 2
Let's
Point
try with
County
just
from
general
across the
diagnosis.
pond, you wanna know what I missed most? The bowling alleys, man. You asked me, they're every bit as important as libraries and museums. On the way, more tunes to make your head explode.
That's kind of interesting that apparently Harrison Wolf is into bowling. I honestly didn't know that. And I was wondering a bit about his accent, which to me sounds very American. Well, I'm not from the UK, so I don't know exactly if it is American or not.
Nurse needed in ward.
But I suppose since they're saying that he's moved across the pond, I reckon he's an American. Since the pond is, for those of you who didn't know, what people tend to call the Atlantic Ocean. And we need to promote Agatha Lillywhite. Well, sure, we'll promote you. And we'll see if anyone can be trained. If they're all gonna be absolute rubbish at everything forever. Drop in Growl. You're a GP, you can be trained in GP2 to hopefully make you a little bit better at it. Well, not very bad, I have any money. Blast. This hospital is really going down the proverbial drain, I must say. So many people
Deluxe
have died.
clinic calling doctor.
We're not even curing half the patients over there. That's total and utter nonsense. Good grief, I must have done something wrong. Something very, very wrong. And I do not know how to fix it. I keep throwing more doctors at the problem, but that may not be it. We could hire a bunch of more people, but I'm not sure that's the way to go forward.
A patient has expired.
I know patients have died. We may need more doctors. Yeah, I'll see if I can hire another one. Want some more money, a real mess. No. Well, he's got high salary expectation, and I'm not too keen on that. Unhygienic litter, no bleeding way. And now we're in debt. Fine, I guess we'll promote a bunch of our staff. This is horrifically
Maintenance
bad.
announcement. Plants need water.
Tottenham Foxbridge must be quite horrified by all this absolute nonsense going on. And I do believe this is where I will end, making a right pig's ear out of Tumble Hospital. What you've been watching is Trassel 242 playing 2 Point Hospital. The audio in the game is either game soundtrack and game sound effects, that is copyrighted by 2 Point Studios, I believe, or my own voice, which should be copyrighted by me since I am the owner of said voice. I'm saying this because I've had some annoying copyright claims on certain of my 2 Point Hospital videos. So if anyone is checking, then just know that I own the content of my own voice, and the game owns the content of its own audio, and I do believe that recording Let's Plays is protected under fair use. So yeah, as you can see, everything here is going horrifically badly, and I might need to do a total and complete tune-up of the hospital, perhaps even a complete redo. I'm not entirely sure what I've done wrong, but clearly I've done something hideously wrong since it's not supposed to be this bad. And anyway, I hope I will see you in the next episode, where I'll be playing more of a Tumble, attempting to get at least to the first star. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed playing it. If you think that 2 Point Hospital looks like a game that would be fun, I highly recommend that you check it out. It's somewhere hovering around $35 or, well, the approximate in euros or pounds over on Steam. And yeah, just buy it. It's made by the old Bullfrog developers. Indeed, the very same devs who worked on the original game Theme Hospital back in the day. And one of them, Gary Carr, is, well, he's the lead designer, I suppose, the lead man behind that old classic Startopia. So if you enjoyed Startopia, Dungeon Keeper, Theme Hospital, games like that, you probably will enjoy 2 Point Hospital. Anyway, that is that for me. This has been Trassel 242, playing 2 Point Hospital at the level called Tumble. Being about as good as it as someone tumbling down a hill. I hope I will see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.